Welcome to Study Loop.
Okay, we are given a pathway and we are being asked a question about the pathway, namely, how would uh, increased want gene expression affect bar 1? Now, I know initially when you are learning this stuff, all of these acronyms can get a little bit out of hand, but in all honesty, you don't really need to know exactly what every single one of these things does in order to follow the flow of information, right? You are given this schematic and you can read it, and let's just see what we can do. So at level 1, we have this thing called want. Want upregulates level 2, which is frizzled. Frizzled upregulates this level 3, which is disheveled. Disheveled downregulates level 4, which is the beta catenins. Oh, I'm sorry, actually, I apologize. Level 4 is down here. Disheveled downregulates level 4, which is the axin and the GSK. These two downregulate beta catenins, level 5, and beta catenins and TCF upregulate the expression of this gene called the Hox gene. Okay, so I'll try to make sense of all of this practically in a second, but let's just stick with this for now. So we are being asked, how would want gene expression affect the expression of bar 1? Okay, so how would increased expression at level 1 affect expression of beta-catenin, which is basically bar 1. These two are the same thing. Okay, just different names for the same thing. So let's just follow the flow. And this is how you want to generally approach these kinds of questions. So increased levels of up1 would absolutely result in increased levels of level 2. Increased levels of level 2 would result in increased levels of level 3. Okay, right? Because that's what these arrows mean. And the green arrows that I'm drawing here basically represent more or less activity of that level. Now, since level 3 blocks the expression of level 4, that means that you would have less activity at the level 4. Now, since you have less activity at level 4 and level 4 also blocks level 5, less level 4 means more level 5 and more level 4 means less level 5. Okay, so let me say that again. Because level 4 down regulates level 5, if you have more things at level 4, you are going to have less things at level 5. If you have less things at level 4, you are going to have more things at level 5. Sorry, let me draw a better arrowhead there. You are going to have more things at level 5 and then more things at level 6. Okay, these can be flow diagrams for anything. Okay, and you can follow the same logic. So the answer here is that increased level of want gene expression will result in increased expression of beta catenins. Okay, so if this question was in an exam, that would be the answer. Now, let me make this a little more concrete for you and tell you what they're actually talking about here. Hox genes are genes that govern the setup of a body plan during embryonic development. So, in embryo, when you go from a zygote, from a single cell, to an actual human being, that cell needs to differentiate. And the Hox genes are a set of genes that basically help the development of the body plan. Now, if you notice here, um, the beta catenins, so this is the nucleus here, okay, at the bottom. The beta catenins and TCF locate to the nucleus, and when they locate to the nucleus, they help transcribe those genes, those Hox genes. However, when they interact with axin, okay, when they interact with axin, they cannot go to the nucleus and help transcription. So that's what's happening on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, if you see, axin is now interacting with disheveled, and the way that disheveled knows to interact with axin is because want is bound to the outside of the cell, and when want binds to the outside of the cell, it communicates with disheveled, and when it communicates with disheveled, disheveled then interacts with axin. At that point in time, axin no longer interacts with beta-catenin, and beta-catenin can then relocate to the nucleus and help transcription. Okay, so that's basically what's happening here. The want signal is an extracellular signal that the cell responds to. So if we go back to this thing, the want pathway, right, the want signal up here makes disheveled interact more strongly with axin, but because disheveled is interacting more strongly with axin, it's stopping axin from interacting with beta-catenin. So disheveled is stopping axin from interacting with beta-catenin. Okay, that's the name of the game.